Hold on, family. What y'all gonna do? Close the door. That's right, family. We black again. We talking about what's going on with this beef that Donald Trump is selling out here. This Franken beef, full of all type of banned antibiotics and won't even tell you where the shit comes from. They don't. I mean, this guy is really, man. I mean, he say he don't even want to tell you where the beef comes. Motherfucker, we the one got to eat this. You the hell you ain't want to tell? We the one got to eat this beef. You know, you don't want to tell nobody where it came from. That's like, man, if it's quality, why wouldn't you? If it's quality, but when you don't want people to know, that means something ain't right. Something ain't right with that beef, y'all. And I know y'all want to, hey, that from Argentina. So if they out there and it say, and I'm the USDA, I mean, I believe they supposed to let somebody know where this damn beef from. Just packaging some shit up and throwing it on the shelf, and you don't give people, the information, you know. I mean, everything they tell you on a product, it come from China, Taiwan, it come from Mexico, United States, whatever. You supposed to put the point of origin on the product, you know. So, but ain't it a trip how, Donald Trump bails Argentina out for about 20 billion, but man, that's a money move. That's a money move because he about to get all them products out of there, all that cheap shit that, and China banned Argentina for that simple fact that they had a banned antibiotic and it lead to some type of cancer or something. And China say, no, we ain't gonna feed that to our public. But Donald Trump, I mean, boy, I mean, I hope, honestly, I hope they lose bad. And I'm not even for politics, but I hope they lose bad in this midterm. You know, it's time to go on and send old Donald Trump away. That all that hype, that it's time to go on and send him away. I don't know what good you can say came out of his presidency at all. I can't. Nothing at all. Okay, motherfucker just came in and got paid, and so that's what the Venezuela thing is. Take over Venezuela, get their oil, make all the money you can make before you get out of office. You know, you got your crypto thing, your gypto, crypto. You see jipping, cripping, crypto, scam that you got going on. Then now you want to undercut the American ranchers. They got beef. And I don't think they got Franken beef. If they know, like, and they know people's is about being healthy, they know damn well they can't come out here selling no Franken beef or no Franken chickens. And then, well, and they out here. Goddamn chickens ain't but 3 months old, and they swole up. They ain't even chickens. Swole them up with all type of steroid. Goddamn bird can't even stand up. Goddamn bird fall over and shit so swole. And they take all that swole meat, all that full up steroid ass meat, put it out there on the shelf. We got to wake up. We got to wake up and organic, and we got to make sure it's organic and make sure it's the best quality organic. You got to check that because it could be, organically pesticide. You know what I'm saying? Or anything. They tell you it's organic, but you got to read the fine print on all of that. But and that's why I even think about what's going on over there in Iran as you think about this beef, because a lot of people don't understand why is he what is he doing over there? How is he winning? He's saying, how he winning? He's selling all that damn Venezuela oil under the table. That's how he winning. He don't give a motherfucker. Black power. He's selling all that Venezuela oil under the table. You know, how long is going? As long as it take. That's what he said. And they ask him, how long is it going to take? He said, as long as it take. Do you know what that means? As long as I'm selling that Venezuela oil and I'm killing the game, fuck it. We'll stay out there and pretend like, yeah, and I'll pay the mullahs a couple dollars, up under the table. Yeah, keep it going on. And then, and after they didn't sold so much to where they filthy rich, then he'll come out and say, oh, we done struck a deal. They rich. He rich and shit. I mean, this shit happens all the time, whether you believe it or not. It ain't, hey, believe it or not. And then at the same time, asking for $6 trillion military. $6 trillion. Motherfucker, if we give you $6 trillion and you can't get them goat herders over there to bow down, motherfucker, no. You don't need no $6 trillion to do what? Drop some bombs on some motherfucker and it don't even phase them? I mean, where you drop the bombs at? What kind of bombs was you dropping? Goddamn skyrockets and shit and goddamn sprinklers? You wasn't over there dropping no bombs, man. Y'all over there lighting sprinklers and shit and keeping the money, because ain't no way you gonna drop. And man, I could do better than that. Man, you know what I'm saying? They say, Seti, man, pick all the spots. I can pick 14,000. They say, Seti, man, pick 14,000 spots on the map. Okay, that ain't no problem. I'm gonna, motherfucker, it ain't gonna be shit over there. Let me pick the spots. You know what I'm saying? Let me pick the spots. It ain't gonna be shit standing. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell who picked y'all spots? Yeah, I would like to know who picked it at 14. And every time you drop a bomb, they bomb everybody else. They send and yeah, they hitting, I mean, pinpoint accuracy. Pinpoint accuracy. So I mean, it is, they getting paid. They getting paid because they already know, all the military companies that's selling that shit, they gonna strike a deal with Donald Trump. They gonna say, oh, we need 6 trillion, and I guarantee you, the military companies, yeah, they gonna split. They gonna split that shit. Donald Trump and his comrades, they gonna split 3 trillion, and 3 trillion gonna go to the military industrial complex. They was only asking, they was originally when he got in office, they was only talking about 1.5 trillion. You know what I'm saying? They was only talking about 1.5 trillion. So what he said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna double it for you. You load me up. They're gonna load you up. Load me up. Okay, we done emptied it out. Load me up, and I'm gonna double it. I'm gonna give you 3 trillion instead of the 1.5. I'm gonna keep 3 trillion. I'm gonna split it up, with my and we out of here. We got the Venezuela oil, Black Power family. We got the Venezuela oil. They selling that right now. People ain't even talking about that. I mean, Venezuela had the largest reserves on the planet. Where's all that oil going? Venezuela got the largest oil reserves on the planet. Where's all that oil going? Nobody talking about that. Yeah, yeah. So he don't mind being over there because they gonna, as the oil can't get out, believe me, he's lacing all them Europeans, a lot of them Asian countries. They going to Donald Trump getting that oil under the table. You could believe that. That's why China mad like a motherfucker. Because he didn't shut their oil down and then he got his shit pumping. But at the same time, that's the same thing with this beef. Man, this man is out of line, man. You gonna undercut American ranchers. You gonna undercut American farmers. I see why they turning on your way. Well, China ain't got no. Do China ain't got no industry like that. They ain't selling. If they selling beef, man, China food industry is that's they wheat. That's the food and they gas, they petroleum. That's they wheat side. You know what I'm saying? So China, yeah, well, I can understand the Detroit, but I don't think that's their strength anyway, is beef. But I understand the oil aspect. I understand the oil aspect. I understand the oil aspect of what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Because they the one getting majority of that and bring their ass into alignment. That's why China trying to hack into the United States shit, because they look at that them cutting off the Strait of Hormuz as an act of war. Because you cutting off, I mean, China was getting over 70-some%, or better yet, 80% of their oil out of the Persian Gulf. So and primarily Iran. So that really hurt China. And so they say, fuck it, we're gonna hack into your shit. We're gonna, and then not only did they cut their oil off, they about to fuck their companies up too. Cause see, when United States said you can't buy from don't spend shit with Iran. See, the Chinese government said, well, we're not gonna do that. But them Chinese companies is, because they not gonna cut off their access to a $44 trillion industry for Iran. So even though the Chinese government might make a national declaration that they ain't not gonna ride with the United States on them sanctions, them goddamn companies that's making that money in the United States, they ain't gonna fuck with Iran. So, you know what I'm saying? The majority of motherfuckers, you got $44 trillion, and then you got a motherfucker over there. They inflation so high and shit, they ain't, man, motherfuckers is about to cut them off. So no matter whether the regime, because them motherfuckers live off of goat milk. You understand what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers ready to live off of goat milk and lamb meat. They don't give a fuck. So that to them, they ready. But at the end of the day, them peoples over there, the people. See, this is where people get it fucked up, because they keep saying Iran is winning. Yeah, strategically they are winning in the respects that the regime is still in power. But the average motherfucker on the street that got to deal with that inflation, that's punishment. They're just like us. When we go to the gas go up, everything go up. Every motherfucking thing. The food go up, the trucks that's moving the food, the planes that's flying that shit in, the boats that's sailing that shit in, everybody, the gas go up, the food go up, the products go up. You see, for the average motherfucker, but Donald Trump and his people don't give a fuck. He getting the Venezuela oil. He about to get his Argentina Frankenbeef. He about to get that. He got his crypto. He about to get 6 trillion, and it might go up 6 trillion, because I mean he asking for 6 trillion right now. But if the longer they stay over there, that's going up. You know what I'm saying? That's going up. And if China fake a move like some shit can pop off, or Russia could fake a move like something about to pop off, that's 6 trillion going up. That's 6 trillion going up. United States tripping, man. They fleecing the United States. They fleecing this motherfucker and telling you that, you got to pay. You ain't getting no slack. Everything is up for you on you. So just get prepared, man. Don't eat the Make sure you look at that shit. Make sure we got to find out where that, because the USDA just banned that shit. They banned 30,000 pounds of beef from Argentina. I believe it was from Argentina. And so he bringing in, now that's why he's saying he don't, they asked him, well, where is it from? He said, I don't want to say it where it's. What the fuck you mean? You don't want to say, you ain't got to, if you want to eat it, eat it. But if people want to know where that shit from, that's right, blame Trump. Why not? He the one that bringing it in? What the fuck who else is you gonna blame? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got to blame. Who else is you gonna goddamn blame? Yes, blame Trump. You the president. Hey, when the motherfucker, that's how it go. The top always get blamed. What the fuck is you talking about? The top always get blamed. Because if you supposed to be regulating anybody up under you. Yeah. So what the fuck that mean? Anyway, I'll see y'all in a minute. Click that link down at the bottom. Get over there to Patreon. I'm almost, and it's prime time, y'all. It's time for the general to get on the visuals. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a minute, family. I know y'all heated up. I'll be black. Boom.